Hello, hello, hello. It's Keita Williams, founder and chief strategist of Success Bully. Success Bully is an elite accountability practice, so that makes me your personal professional butt kicker. Hello. Happiest of Mondays. I'm so excited to be here with you. We have so many cool things to share with you right now that, I am just like busting at the seams to just share it all with you. I got alarms going off. So today we're going to talk about something that's a little tricky, especially if you're newer in your coaching or consulting practice, and newer in business, and that's the cash conversation around pricing your offer, right? So I'm going to give you some tips on that. Before we get into that, I want to share that number one, we have a really big announcement that'll be rolling out this week. So hold on to your hats, raise your hand, let us know if you want more information about what we have been working on so very hard for you. Um, and then I want to remind you all that this is a space for coaches and consultants. And if you are looking to get your first 20 clients, if you're trying to get those 20 clients where you have consistent revenue, you should at 20 clients, you should be hitting 5-figure months with ease, and that will give you the opportunity to stretch and decide whether or not you want to stay in your corporate career. If you're new here, raise your hand and we want to welcome you with open arms. If you're not sure what we do here, we're all about helping you grow your practice, right? So we're so excited that you're here. I also want to remind you that everyone in this community has a personal concierge. We have personal concierges that are reaching out to you, messaging you. They want to get to know you. They want to know how they can serve. They want to know what resources you need. They want to know what if there's a coaching or training that you want us to put together. That you raise your hand and tell us what you need, or knowing us, we've already created it. We already created it, and we can just point you in the right direction. And so if you are looking to kind of really get a sense of what we do here and the kind of coaching that we do, you can go to the top of the group. There's a section called guides. It used to be I forget what it used to be called, but guides, and we have things kind of broken out by category. We really try to file these live streams by category. So if there's something you want to learn about, identifying your client avatar, your ideal client, building your offer, that sort of stuff, all of that mindset, all of that is kind of bucketed out in the guide section. So you can go get some love there, but you have a personal concierge. If your first name begins with the letters A through M, Psy is your personal concierge. If your first name begins with the letters S through Z, oh no, N through Z, I'm all confused. A through M is Psy, N through Z is Lucille. Psy, raise your hand. Lucille, raise your hand. They are here to serve, 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 and they're going to be reaching out to you individually and to see how they can best support you in your efforts. All right, so let's talk. And this month and this whole quarter, I'm talking all about cash. I'm talking all about cash. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So first, I want to talk about pricing your offer, pricing your service. Because, like, when we're in a service based business and essentially we are selling what's in our head, we're selling our expertise, this can be a little challenging, especially earlier on how to price it so that it's fair, that it's on target with the market, but also that your clients will find it valuable, that sort of things. And so the first thing I want to, before we get into my secret formula on how to do this, first thing I want to address are some bigger issues. So the first thing I want to suggest to you is to first approach this with an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset. Not everybody is your client, not everybody is for you. So, like, knowing if someone tells you they can't afford you, no harm, no foul. There are clients that there are clients that are like, take my money, right? That will say, where's the invoice? You gonna send that invoice today? Can I give you my credit card number now? There are clients like that out there. So don't be discouraged if you hear the feedback that someone can't afford you. That's don't be discouraged by that. Have the abundance mindset. And so with that, what I find is, like, when you get that feedback that something is priced too expensive, that oftentimes what we our knee-jerk reaction is to discount. Is to discount and to play name that deal. or let's make a deal, right? And I want to encourage you that we are not Kmart. You're a Louis Vuitton store, right? Coaching and consulting. For consultants, people can figure out how to do it themselves. They can learn how to do it themselves. Coaching, you can live a full life without coaching, so you're already a luxury product, right? So we are not trying to be the Walmart of coaching or consulting, right? So we want to be the luxury good, and so like understand that there is value to working with you. I also want you to kind of consider um, not pricing things by the hour, because I think that automatically it ends up being lopsided because we don't take into account the hours it's taken us to develop the expertise. We also don't take into the account the behind the scenes that goes into preparing these things, preparing for folks. So I really want you to avoid pricing by the hour, right? So I want you to avoid discounts and hookups, and I want you to avoid pricing by the hour. So have that abundance mindset that if someone can't afford to work with you, you can create payment arrangements for them, but let's try not to discount too much. And that pricing by the hour indicates all the years it's taking you to develop the skill set. Because like you might be able to do something in an hour, but that's because you worked on it for 10 years developing the expertise to do it fairly quickly in an hour, right? So like those are the two things that I want you to avoid. That's what I want you to avoid. Now, what I want you to consider, now, what I want you to consider um, when you are putting together your offers and your pricing, first of all, try not to do one offs. We always want to do programs, right? So I think that one offs, like, oh, like when someone says, I want one coaching session with you. For what reason? I can't, I might be able to shine some light on things for you in one session, right? For one session, unless it's like a VIP day where we're spending 4 to 6 hours together. But like a 30-minute, 45-minute session, there is not much I can accomplish or you can accomplish or get out of it in an hour. So like I would avoid those one-off sessions. And even for consultants, those one-off sessions can actually um, end up being more costly than just putting together a program, right? So, so what I want you to consider, and here's my simple formula, very simple formula. Now, if I'm hoping that you already have had some clients, or at least some people that have worked with you, whether you worked with them pro bono or whatever it is that you've done in the past, I want you to think about the best possible outcome for your clients. Best possible outcome they get from working with you. Best possible outcome. What results and what byproducts are they going to get from working with you? So if you're a health and fitness expert or consultant or coach, are they going to sleep better? Are they going to lose 2 dress sizes in your 12-week program? Are they going to have a return of their vitality? Are they going to have more energy? If you are a relationship coach, are they going to have more dates? Are they going to be in a relationship by the time they're done working with you? Are they going to work through their past traumas and hurts? If you are a business coach, are they going to have an increase in revenue? Are they going to have a decrease in expenses? What is the best possible outcome that your clients get from working with you? What's the best possible outcome? And for me, I think the best possible outcome in our group coaching is that you can quit your job, that you have those consistent 5-figure months and you quit your job. That's the best possible outcome. And you're on your way to scaling your business. I think with my one-on-one practice, the best possible outcome is that we blow your revenue goals out the water and we we get you in that 7-figure range and beyond, right? So what's the best possible outcome? So I want you to really think through like what you're offering to your client, your ideal clients. Look at what some of your previous clients have done, and even those people that have worked with you pro bono, or even like folks that call you up and ask you for advice, right? Because like I think sometimes we are coaches and consultants long before we actually turn the open sign on, right? Where we are that before we actually, get an LLC. So I want you to think about like what is the best possible outcome people get from working with you. What's the best possible outcome? And try to quantify that outcome. So, best possible outcome if you're in health and wellness, they lose 2 dress sizes. That's quantifiable. That they have a boost in their confidence, they have a boost in energy, they have better sleep, their skin looks better. And so yeah, so like what are the best possible outcomes? What's the best possible outcome for them? And then kind of think about that best possible outcome and uh, if we had to put a dollar amount on what that best possible outcome is for them, for business coaches is a lot easier. For career coaches, are they getting a 30% pay raise? Are they getting a 30% pay raise? Are they getting, um, are they, if they're your relationship coach, are they um, having dates with the men of their dreams? Right? So like what's the best possible outcome? And like my formula, depending on what space you're in, is you can either they either need to 3x their investment, 5x or 10x their investment, right? And so like really think about if your clients 3x what they invested with you. So like on the outcome. So like in my space, if they have made $50,000, right? If they made $50,000 in 12 weeks or whatever our time frame is, so what would 10% of that be, right? Or um if how would you quantify um how would you quantify like that a shift in wellness since health is wealth? How do you quantify that? And really think about like should they 3x their investment, should they 5x their investment or 10x their investment? What's reasonable or what have you seen with your ideal client? So like I've seen some of our one-on-one clients 10x their investment, right? So like keeping that results in mind, keeping what they get, because there is the big results and then there's all those little surprise results that come with it, right? And so I want you to think about best possible outcome, and then if you what are you consistently seeing? What are you consistently seeing? Even for people that have asked for advice, people that have asked for advice from you, and they take your advice, they take action. What kind of results are they getting? Right? And then you decide: is it should ideal space, are they 3xing what they invested with you? Are they 5xing? Are they 10x? Right? And you start looking for that theme and then adjust your pricing accordingly. So like again, the value. We want to price on value. We want to position on value that like, hey, this is what you're going to get. This is what this looks like for you, right? This is what this looks like. Um, and you can decide what's reasonable. What's reasonable? Average client is going to 3x their investment, or your average client is going to 5x, or are they going to make 10 times the investment, right? So I want you to really consider that. So again, avoid that pricing by the hour, avoid the discounts and the hookups. Keep that abundant mindset when you're approaching these things. And like I think that as you're putting your offers together and you're thinking about how you're going to make it juicier and more meaningful and more valuable, that's where you can add bonuses. You can add bonuses to make it feel a little more meaningful, right? Or you can offer an incentive, like if they could do monthly payments for you with you, or if they pay in full, they get some sort of discount for paying in full. You give them a little bit of a price break if they make a lump payment, right? And so those are some of the other ways, and that's a great way to just kind of keep your revenue happy and healthy is to offer those paid in full discounts. So again, really think about the outcome, the result, right? What's the best case scenario from working with you and price based on that best case scenario. If you're a career coach and everyone that you have touched in the last 6 months has had a 30% increase in their salary, and they've gotten sign-in bonuses and have negotiated their socks off working with you. That is valuable, and that is an impressive track record, right? And that has to be touted, and you need to be compensated for that, right? So again, best possible outcome working with you. What's the best possible outcome? And so now, if you are still on the fence, or you're lacking the confidence, you know what kind of outcomes you're going to get, but you're not confident in your pricing. I want to encourage you to reach out to your personal concierge. Again, if your first name begins through A through M, Cy is your concierge. If your first name begins with the letter N as in Nancy through Z, Lucille is your concierge. Reach out. We're happy to book a strategy session with you and to help you with pricing based on results, outcomes, what they're going to experience, what they're going to take away with work with their experience with you. Okay. And I know I've been teasing, and we've been posting all over the interwebs today that we have a very big announcement. We have a very, very big announcement, and we're so excited. We're so excited. Because like we want to meet you where you're at. We want to meet you where you're at. And with that, we have gone back to the drawing board, and we have worked out programs for our coaches and consultants on whatever journey you're on. We have something every step of the way in your journey. And so with that, we have revamped the Exit Strategy Academy. And so we've revamped the program with the goal of getting more clients. So the Exit Strategy Academy, this is not for our newbie. So I want you to at least have a couple clients before you inquire about the Exit Strategy Academy. Okay? Because the Exit Strategy Academy, I am giving you a guarantee. I'm giving you a guarantee on this program. I'm giving you a never done before guarantee. We're going to help you get 20 new clients in 12 months or less. And if you follow instructions, you show up to coaching, you take action, you're keeping up with your tracking, and you don't get those 20 clients in 12 months, I will work with you one-on-one until you do. This is the first time we are offering this type of guarantee. So let me tell you how the program has changed a little bit. The Exit Strategy Academy, because we want you to play to win. We want you to play to win. We have gone back to we've changed the length of this program, and we've reconfigured it multiple times. But the reality is, if we really want to set you up to leave corporate, we got to give you the runway to be successful. And so the Exit Strategy Academy is now a year-long mentorship program. It's a year-long mentorship program. So if this sounds like you have a handful of clients, but you really want more of them, it's not consistent when you get clients. You need to have more leads to have a healthy practice, but you don't have a system in place for lead generation. While you currently have clients, you're still a little uncomfortable with sales. You view yourself as a future thought leader. And so you want to have multiple revenue streams. So you want to have multiple offers. So you want to have an ascension ladder, as we call it in the business, but you're not sure where to start, or you want to do speaking or online courses. You want to have multiple revenue streams in your business. You want to learn how to scale your practice even while you're working full time, if you're still working full time. Or your coaching revenue is unpredictable and unreliable, so it makes it hard for you to make future plans or see yourself as a full-time entrepreneur. And so again, what we're focused on in the Exit Strategy Academy with this new cohort, and we're taking a limited amount of people for this new cohort, is jumpstarting your lead generation machine, strengthening your sales skills so you can confidently close and be comfortable. We're developing your offer ladder so you can scale your business. So there are things you can put on autopilot. We're going to help you automate your emails and your leads. We're going to help you kind of use tools so that you're not doing everything by hand. We're going to help you learn the art of outsourcing and building your team, and we're going to help you set up systems to grow your company. So this is not for our new coaches. Just because you finish your coaching certificate, I got something for you there too. If you're new, I have something for you there. But the Exit Strategy Academy, again, this is the first time I'm giving a guarantee like this. 12 20 new clients in 12 months or less. Okay. It's the first time I'm doing anything like this, right? So if you want to hear more about the program, we'll have the big announcement. We'll share every what the program includes and all the shiny bits tomorrow. But if you want to raise your hand right now, say me in the comments, reach out to your personal concierge. And before I let you go, I always want to invite you again. If you just want to skip the line, you don't want to have a whole conversation. You want to talk to me right now to claim your spot. Because again, this is the first time I'm doing this way. There are limited seats. You can book a call at successbully.com/call. So once again, I am Keita Williams, founder and chief strategist of Success Bully. Reach out to your personal concierge to hear more about the revamped Exit Strategy Academy and all the programming that we have here at Success Bully. All right, y'all, let's get after it.